I said one thing, Dorian heard another.
She believes you've ended the relationship.
No, all I ended was my deluded attempt to become her savior. Last night's events proved I wasn't up to it.
Well, I don't agree with that. Besides, maybe Dorian doesn't want a champion. Maybe an extraordinary man is quite good enough for her.
Come on. The extraordinary men in my family skipped a generation. My father, my sons, yes.
Have you noticed that your humility is in direct proportion to your hangovers?
Maybe that's the problem. Not enough hangovers lately. I made a mess of it. I hurt her badly.
Yes. Yes, you did. But I dare say she probably set you up. And I say that because I did the same thing under similar circumstances.
So you said. Was that deliberate, a conscious thing?
Oh, no, I don't think so. I think I was clearing a path for a journey I had to make.
A journey that you had to make yourself?
It's awful hard to watch the people we love suffer. But I had to enter the fiery furnace alone. And I think maybe Dorian just needs to do the same thing.
What if she doesn't come out the other side?
Then you will probably lose her. On the other hand, if she doesn't risk it, you'll probably lose her anyway.
Then I have no choice.
I wonder. Do we even get to choose whom we love? Or is it all part of some strange plan that we can't even begin to understand?
He actually said he was leaving you?
He always swore that he wouldn't, no matter what happened. I guess he was lying.
You make it very hard for people sometimes, Mother.
People make it hard for me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot. Everything always has to be about you.
Why's everybody being so cruel to me?
No, maybe we're just dishing out a little reality and you're finally getting in touch with it. But hey, that is a step in the right direction.
I feel like I'm losing my mind.
Actually, you're the one person who didn't. But I guess you had to build those walls so high to withstand a lot, Mother. Because no one has gotten past them as far as I can tell, and you're fighting like hell to keep them there.
Please don't do this. Okay, I honestly don't think that I can take much more.
Mother, tear down those walls. You have the chance. Come on. It might be too late for you and Mel, but it is not too late for you and me. I'm not going anywhere. I'm connected to you. If you go down, I go down. Save us both.
I don't know what you want.
I want you to face this thing, Mother, this darkness, whatever it is that makes you so scared that you would rather drive Mel away than go back to Ohio and deal with it.
Oh, of course you're on Mel's side.
No, I'm on my side, Mother. I want you on my side, too, for once.
I have always given you unconditional love.
You abandoned me rather than deal with whatever it was that drove you. That is pretty conditional, Mother.
I did the best that I could.
Then it wasn't good enough.
It was an act of love.
No, not love. No, I will not buy that. Fear. Cowardice. Whatever it is, Mother, it terrifies you inside. So get it out. Because it is consuming you. And pretty soon you're going to be gone. And if you think that I'll be sorry when you are, you're wrong. I'm going to be relieved. Because maybe, finally, I'll be free. No. I want my mother. And I don't know who she is.
You're either climbing the mountain or you're digging a hole. And I'm looking up at you from a real doozy this time.
I'm sorry.
I wish I could say the same, but I don't know if my words mean much anymore. I'm the one who said I was through drinking.
Oh, for God's sake, Mel, you slipped. Lost control, call it whatever you want to do it. It's probably very explainable knowing that Dorian's involved. I represented her, don't forget. It's not an experience I'd ask to repeat.
Yeah, but my God. My timing. Could it have been any worse? I mean, there's Dorian poised on the lip of emotional chaos, thanks to yours truly, who badgered her until all her defenses were gone. And I choose that time to dive into the sauce.
Dorian's in rough shape?
She's almost paralyzed with dread, Nora. She's confused. She's bewildered. And she won't let me help her move forward. She won't move forward herself. And I'm frustrated. And I'm guilty, and I can barely sleep, but I can drink. I sure proved that last night. Boy, that's such a mature response, Mel.
You know what? Sometimes the best way to help someone is just to wish them well. And promise to be there on the other side when they make it through. This too shall pass.
You have precedence to back this up, Counselor.
Oh, I know Dorian. And as galling and intractable as she can be, I have to hand it to her. She's a 24-karat survivor. I don't think they've built the challenge that she can't measure up to.
Well, when it comes to Dorian, I'm farblunget. You know farblunget?
Oh, Lost in the Woods. It's German.
I'm sorry. I'm leaving now. Thank you. I'll see you in court.
Yeah, call yourself a cab.
You. That's why you're late.
All right.
No. Sorry. Trying to track down my mother.
Have you, seen her since last night?
No. I said way too much last night, Kevin. I was really hard on her.
Cass, give yourself a break, okay? Please. All you did was tell your mother the truth. You know, probably for the first time in your entire life.
And I haven't seen or heard from her since. When I called the house, the maid hadn't seen her either. She didn't sleep in her bed last night, so you tell me, where could she be?
Anything?
No. She's not home yet.
Well, it's a big house.
The maid checked the garage. The car isn't there.
She probably just spent the evening with Mel.
I don't think so, not after what happened. Oh, I tried him earlier anyway.
No answer?
But I remember he's supposed to be at the courthouse today for his drunk driving charge.
Cass, you know, if your mother heard what you said, I mean, if she really let it in, maybe she just needed to go take a little time by herself, you know, and sort everything out.
Kevin, I was really hard on her. And the timing couldn't have been any worse. She really believes that Mel has broken up with her. I basically said I didn't blame him. And then I accused her of giving me up as an infant because she was too much of a coward to deal with her past. And then I told her that as long as she was in denial, she wouldn't be able to love anyone. And because of her, I had never learned to love.
The last part of that is not true.
Another strikeout.
I still say your mother is with Mel.
Okay? He's not answering. And I need to find out so I can stop worrying.
Fine, let's just go find him.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I'll have it framed. It'll make a nifty companion to the piece about your last Pulitzer.
And you wonder why you weren't my one phone call last night?
An egg truck. Freudian implications aside, could you have chosen a more absurd and messy way to fall off the wagon?
Well, you know me, Mayor. Always going to extremes.
Don't even start. How will this felony arrest affect your career, dear?
Mayor, all the great ones have them.
Oh, good. Then we'll just move on to something that's important. Tell me, did you show up drunk at Dorothy's apartment?
Yeah, I was well on the way. Dorothy's take was that I wanted to goad her into making me behave badly.
Oh, is that your current euphemism for being snockered? Never mind. Dorothy is perceptive.
You know, it's no fun being wedged between two generations of therapists.
Well, you would think something would have rubbed off by now. I assume she was furious, with good reason. What about Dorian?
No, that chapter came after the arrest in Vicky's bedroom.
How thoughtful.
I think I hurt Dorian more than I did Dorothy.
What are we going to do with you?
I don't know, Mayor. I didn't mean it. I tried to take your advice and stay out of it and let Dorian face her own problems and decide what to do with them. It's killing me.